Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Pablo from the Fancy Carnivore. I've been carnivore now for 60 days strict, which means that I've only eaten meat, protein, animal protein, organs, a little bit of dairy, and eggs for the last 60 days strict. I started doing carnivore in January of 2024. I tried doing it for 30 days and I slipped up a few times. So I started the countdown again. Today's video is about triggers, emotional triggers in particular. And a situation that I want to talk about was a trigger that happened to me just yesterday. I was on the highway and I got sideswiped by a tractor trailer. The trailer part hit my car, dented it in 3 different places, and scratched it up pretty good. I got the license plate of the person. I pulled over on the side of the road, called the police to file a report. Unfortunately, the other driver continues to drive, but I got their license plate and the business that they were operating because it was a business trailer. The police showed up, wrote the report down. There wasn't much they can do without proving that the other person was liable. So it's kind of ongoing. I had a lot of time to think of the situation while I was waiting for police, and a lot of scenarios were coming through my mind of what I could have done to avoid that. There really wasn't much. I guess I could have been paying more attention to the drivers around me, but I was just focused on the road in front of me. We really weren't even going that fast. It was probably 20, 25 miles an hour. After the whole situation happened, I was pretty ticked off. The fact that the person left and the fact that the police really couldn't do anything until they verified that the other car had similar marks that matched those of something hitting me. So it's ongoing, kind of waiting for that process. As soon as it happened, I was kind of in shock, pissed, but I didn't react. I just kind of, calmly called the police, got the license plate while they were driving. So luckily, I was able to obtain that. And after the whole situation happened, as I was driving home, I wanted to eat something to numb me. I was just kept thinking, I want pizza. I was like, I'm tired of doing carnivore. I'm tired of being good because something bad happened to me. It was very emotionally unintelligent of me to be thinking this way. But I think it's fine because it's kind of the way I was growing up. Something would happen to me and I would abuse myself or numb myself so that I wouldn't have to think about that thing, but that I could be gratifying myself, satisfying myself in the moment. Luckily, I did not eat any pizza. I told somebody, which was my wife, that I wanted to do so, and she convinced me not to because we played the tape through. And I knew that it was a slippery slope. Once I start eating something that is non carnivore, I'm just going to go right down that path of numbing myself. And it's like, I'll start next week because I'm in recovery of not only carbs and sugar, but I'm also in drugs and alcohol recovery personally. I've been sober for a year coming up, God willing, one day at a time, all that good stuff. I can go from 0 to 100. Back in the day, I used to numb myself with drugs and alcohol when something bad would happen, and that was never a solution. It was like a band-aid. It was really just temporary. I guess what I'm trying to say here is I'm still triggered by certain foods, and I'm not happy about it. I'm glad that I didn't succumb to those thoughts and emotions. I'm glad that I have a support system and she was able to convince me not to. And right away, we went to the supermarket and bought something easy to eat. It was thinly sliced ribeye steaks. I have beef broth here that I made from a tendon and bone broth soup that I made the other day. So we just heated it up and dipped it in there and just ate until we were full. And after that, I'm glad that I didn't eat any pizza. I was emotionally drained a little bit because I just kept thinking of the situation and how unjust it was. And what if I should have chased the guy? And I felt like I did the wrong thing. The right thing to do was exactly what I did, just pull over, call the police, file a report, whatever. I was pissed though, to be honest with you. But I guess this video is because if anybody out here like struggling right now is emotionally getting to you and you want to have carbs and sugar in order to numb yourself, I think you should think twice. I don't think that's going to be a solution. I think it's going to be temporary and I think it's going to be worse off. It's just going to take you a little bit longer to get back on that saddle. I'm very grateful for all my new followers on this channel. I post videos just talking about real things that happened to me while I'm doing carnivore. And I'm also posting videos of the food that I'm cooking because I am a chef professionally. I've been one for 20 years and I've cooked all over the world and I've cooked every single cuisine that I'm trying to still integrate that craft into carnivore. I haven't had trouble with it thus far. The way things are going, I'm really happy being carnivore. It's really changed my life for the better. The only thing that I would say is negative about it is the social aspect of it. I mean, you can go out to birthdays and barbecues and just know you're going to eat hot dogs without the buns. You know you're not going to have cake. And if you've accepted that and you're okay with that, great. Good for you. I'm there right now. I don't really go out to social settings because just like an alcoholic, I think the first couple of months or even maybe even the first year, depending on your why or your willpower, I'm probably not going to go out anywhere for a while. And I don't think I'm missing anything. If it's a funeral, if it's a wedding, that's a different story. That's like a one-off type thing. I'm happy cooking at home. I'm happy eating carnivore. I'm glad that I didn't succumb yesterday to my trigger, which was something that happened outside of my control. That's my story. Guys, comment down below if something similar is happening to you and if you want to get it off your chest, like just like I did. It really helped me to kind of get it off my chest and tell somebody because they were able to get me back on the path to carnivore and they made me realize play the tape through and I did and I'm here today to say that I'm carnivore one more day and I'm really grateful for this community, how big it's growing and how much more evidence is out there that's displaying that the carnivore is a healthy and way of living, and not only that but you can also thrive off of it. And I'm just excited for the more benefits that are to come. Just like in AA, they say don't leave until the miracle happens. And I think I can apply that to diet and pretty much anything else, but in my case, diet. So I'm not going anywhere until the miracle happens. Even then, I'm going to stay. But anyway, guys, that's the video. God bless you and peace.